important day for us at Shell. We have participated in the Martin Luther King Day of Service this is our 13th year actually. One of the reasons we chose Martin Luther King Day as a day of volunteerism for us is because of what Martin Luther King stood for. We believe that diversity is important, and we want to highlight that not only in our company but also in the community. So that's one of the reasons we've selected this day, and we're really honored to have the partners that we have to help us with this.
The mulching that's going on here in our play area, they're also working on our bleachers that look out to the baseball field. There's also planting some shrubs and new plants for our landscaping, which is, adds to the environment and the feel that this is a welcoming place. It's a community center for all, and it's a place that we take pride in. And there's also activities inside the building with the children, with the youth, and also with the seniors. There's arts and crafts going on. And then also we're fortunate this year to have Radio Disney come and put on a program for the entire group, volunteers and the people here at the center. So we'll be closing with the parade that's, take great pride in the fact that it was put on by our Ripley staff, specifically working with our youth, and again it's supposed to be a commemoration of the day and a tribute to Dr. Martin Luther King.
I just want to emphasize to all of you that you are really part of something much bigger today. And there's hundreds of thousands of people today serving across the country, and volunteerism really is a force that can make a difference in our country. And I hope that this is a great day for you, but I hope it's something that you will emphasize just throughout the year. And Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, everyone is great because everyone can serve, and I just encourage you to approach today in that spirit. Coming through. Look out, look out.
We have, at least in Houston, about 200 volunteers from the company. We want to make sure that people understand the importance of this to us. And I remember even as when Martin Luther King died, what's important to me is I remember people taking the day off, and I kept hearing this little voice that says, he doesn't want us to stop today. So I went up and went to work. So that's an important thing for me as well. We've had partnership with Hope Worldwide, which has been very, very helpful for us. Volunteer Houston, of course, Neighborhood Center. We also have a partnership with the Houston Food Bank, but nationally it's the Corporation for National Service. I think that's very, very important, and that's under the Obama administration. So having those partnerships not only locally but nationally, I think is really critical and sends the message to the rest of the world and the country that this is important. We need to be helping each other. So what we're doing is about our community, but it's also about the entire United States. So in addition to the work that we're going to be doing here at Houston, the Shell employees here in Houston, we also have activities that will be taking place in California and Louisiana.
It means that there's an investment on the part of, in this case, Shell, which I think is very important because, again, when you're talking about doing community work, you really need the entire community to be invested, not just the folks from the neighborhood itself, the residents who are coming to the center, who also are volunteers here at the center, but you need the wider community to be invested. So the fact that Shell is doing that is a great thing for us. And being a nonprofit, we definitely do need that relationship with, in this case, with the business community of Houston and with such a prominent player such as Shell. So it's a very good sign. It's very good for us. And when it comes down to it, again, going back to Dr. King's dream, this idea of building relationships among people, and so that's what this is about too, a relationship between this community specifically in the East End and with Shell.
Not only to teach our young people about him, but what he stood for and the importance of us giving to each other. That's a really key important piece. We can't make it without each other, and the sooner we learn that, I think the better we'll be.
So I think it's great to see when people come together in a relatively short amount of time, you can make a big difference.